Hi everyone. Hi. Hi. How is everyone doing today? Oh, do you know, today I have got a little bit of a back thing, but I know what it is, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, how is everyone doing today? Today is Moon Day. Moon Day. The day of the moon. So what you do is when there is a full moon, which was last night and tonight and tomorrow night, you go like this. Oh! That's what you do, okay? Listen, I always mention cats and sometimes I slag dogs off, but I love dogs. I really do. It's just with my lifestyle, I choose cats, because dogs need more attention. Cats, they just, they don't need very much. Dogs need you take care of, go for walks, feed them, they have a little bit of anxiety in them, so sometimes they chew things, but the dogs are love as well. So what you do is, in a full moon, you go outside naked and you go like this. I don't do that, but I'm telling you what to do. I don't go naked, I'm going to start to. I just, the neighbors, they might call the police on me. But you go like this. Oh! Okay, let your Wolverine, expanding, getting out, your Wolverine. Anyway, I'm happy today. I have had a good Monday so far. I believe I have got a video saying that it's important to take sun showers and moon showers. So last night I was taking my moon shower. I felt like getting naked because it was just me, there was nobody else. And but it was very cold. So, it was cold. So, but I had my feet on the ground, so to grounded myself. And the moon was so beautiful. I'm just, I am, I love the moon. I really do. So I didn't go like this. Oh, because, the neighbors, we have to respect the neighbors. But I think next time I am in somewhere more, desert, and there's not very much people around, I will go like that to the moon. Actually, I have done in the middle of Durham, my city center, in a car. I did. I know. I thought, fuck, why not? Anyway, guys, today is Moon Day. Monday. Some of you are very pissed off because it's Monday. I can almost feel your energy. Oh my God, Monday. I don't have this problem. I told you I'm a millionaire. By the way, millionaire is a state of mind as well, okay? It's a state of mind. So, Mondays to me are beautiful, just like Tuesdays are, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, If there is a day I could hate most, would be Saturday, because that's the day that my mom left her body and went to paradise. So, but even Saturday, I don't, it's still good for me. My mom left misery to go into paradise, to be in the astral realm with all the gods and the goddesses, just having fun. So she's happy. Anyway, doesn't mean now and again I don't miss her. I miss her a lot, but I know she's happy, and she's around me all the time. I just, it's just because we are so used to with this physical vessel that we miss kissing, cuddling, feeling the person. But of course, she's around me. She's always with me. And, I feel her presence. But nevertheless, I'm not in here to talk about me or my mom or the moon. Oh! I'm here to talk about 3 ways for you to be 100% accepted by others. Exactly. 3 ways for you to be accepted by others. Although I know many of you don't care about being accepted by others, but it's good, to make friends, to interact, to go out there and face the world, to be loved. We are human beings, we are spiritual beings living this experience as a human. So we all like to be loved, accepted, respected. So it don't tell me, oh no, I don't care. We all care. Okay, I know, because I do care. As much as I think I am a solo a creator, but I do care. It's nice, it's good when people do accept me for my flaws, my what the system calls imperfection. For me, everything is perfect. Even you now who is watching me, you are perfect. Don't let anybody say that you are not perfect. People go like this. I hear people say all the time, nobody's perfect. We all gonna die. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I keep quiet now, because the scripture says, Christ says, do not argue. God says, the scripture says, do not argue with a fool, because you become like them, So certain things, choose your fights carefully, wisely. When somebody is disagreeing with you, just to see your reaction, shut up. Silence is priceless. Wise people don't, So, nobody's perfect. Just say to yourself, don't argue with this person, don't even open your mouth, but just say to yourself, I am in my own universe. That's it. Just say to yourself, think to yourself within, I am in my own universe. There, no argument. Let they say that they are not. I am. I see myself as a perfect, creation, of the universe, of she, her. Anyway, three ways to be accepted by others. But that's if you are interested, okay? What is the first way? Love yourselves. Exactly. Love yourselves unconditionally. Unconditionally. Love yourselves to the point that I cannot kiss too much because I have been wearing lipstick. Love yourself. Love every inches of your body, of your soul, of your spirit, of your heart. Oh, somebody doesn't want me to talk. All right, get out of my channel right now. Love yourself, okay, unconditionally, because you cannot give to others what you don't have. So don't tell me, oh, I love everybody, but when you don't love yourself, please, fool someone, but don't fool me. Okay, love starts with self-love first. Love yourself unconditionally. Sometimes it means that you have to say no. Okay, you have to say no. You have to put your foot down. You have to put your foot on the brakes. That's also loving yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. When you love yourself unconditionally, you are ready to love others, because you see yourself, in the eyes of divine creation, divine creation. You are just right the way you are, okay? And that goes for people that, anyway, that goes for everybody. Love yourselves. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, purple, yellow, green, brown, orange, silver, gold. Love yourselves. No one is going to love you more than you love yourselves. Not even your mother or your father or your siblings, okay, or your uncles and the aunties, and that's go the rest of your God knows family. Actually, family is the first one that. Anyway, if you don't know what this means, Google. Okay, so love yourselves. I know it's hard as we're growing up in a family environment because you see, with me, I was anyway. Those are bad about me. Love yourselves. Love yourselves. If you are size 24, if you are size 0, love yourselves. When you love yourselves, and then you can love others unconditionally as well, with compassion, unconditionally. Unconditionally is a very powerful type of love. You love other people with compassion, compassion, and the set individual you love unconditionally, like your friends, your family, your children, your husband, your wives, your boyfriends, girlfriends, fiancés, blah, 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 all that. So love yourself unconditionally, okay? Because love people that love themselves, they know what's like to love others as well, And as you love yourself, you're going to realize what you don't like, what you like, things about yourself. Find out about yourself, if you don't know what you like, because some people say, I don't like this, I hate this. I don't like this, I hate this, blah, blah, blah. And then someone come along and ask them, what do you really like? What is the things you like? Oh, I don't know, but I don't like this. Find what you like. Make a list of things you like. Make a list. Look at this is all my notebooks. You see, it's not just, I make notes, I write. Make a list of things that you love about you most and the things about you that you don't like most. You see, I am so in love with myself, honestly. Honestly, I am what the dictionaries call a narcissistic person. It's not in a nasty way, but I love myself. I really do. Honestly, I don't compete with anybody. The only person I am competing all the times is with myself. Okay, that's the only person I'm in competition with, myself. Okay. Yes, I think I'm perfect. You're right. Thanks for asking this question. I do. And I also think many of you are as well. Okay? So that goes our first way to be accepted, to love ourselves, to be in love with ourselves. If you think you want to change some aspect of your appearance, maybe you want to gain more weight, maybe you want to lose more weight, maybe you want to gain more muscle, maybe you want to lose more muscle, maybe you want to be taller, buy high heels. Hey, I do all the time. I wear high heels all the time. So there are things now you can change, even to look taller, you can change. You can buy high heels. The high heels are like this big now. Okay. So you can change those things on you. Certain things you can. I am not going to propaganda about plastic surgery. I am not into that, okay? But if that's your choice, nobody's here judging you, okay? So love yourself 100% unconditionally, right? The second one is accept yourself. Exactly. Accept that things on you that you think is imp- that you think are imperfections. Anything that you think is not perfect, accept it. Like I said just before that, if you want to change. Now there is ways beyond technology that you can change anything. Go back to plastic surgery. You can change your nose. You can change all sorts now. Especially if you have got a financial resource. So accept yourself fully. That goes back to making a list. Make a list of things that you don't like about yourself and that you would like to improve, and that you can work on that. You can work on that. So accept yourself, okay? Accept yourself fully, 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 fully. It doesn't matter again what color, what size, what sex. Well, gender, now it's gender. By the way, I would like to point out that when I say homosexual, this homosexual, I have got nothing against homosexuality. Now they call GLE, something like that. I don't even know the political correctness of this, things of this group of people. But I have got nothing, okay? Just to skip this a little bit, my best friend in high school was a homosexual. Yeah, she was. I found out after we had a big argument. Wasn't big, but a kind of argue. Wasn't nothing like, I can't told her the truth, and she told me her truth because she hid from me, and I couldn't believe that. I loved her, as I loved my own sister, and she hid from me, and she made me look like a fool. So when I confront her, of course she said something very funny, so I told her my funny as well because I can be funny, and we had a talk and blah blah blah, but I loved her so much that we still got even more close. She was a homosexual. Anyway, so I've got nothing about homosexual, but I do when they pretend that they like men, when deep inside they like women, when deep inside they don't like women. There's so many homosexual married into marriages to women so they can have children. I know. Oh! Anyways, so accept yourselves 100%, people. Okay? Accept that flaw, the little flaw that you have got. Okay? So accept yourselves. Never mind, other people. As soon as you accept yourself fully, 100%, other people going to see that on you. Okay? So there is no interference. They have got nothing but accept you just the way you are. Okay? And the third one is be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't, avoid, be a people pleaser. Um, when it's time to say no, say no. There's no need for people to say yes all the time. No. We are living in this age now that it's polite to say no, with a smile. Of course, avoid being too negative. But if you're a negative person and then you associate with another negative person, Because don't accept positive people to accept it. Don't expect positive people to accept you when you are so negative. The only thing you do is complaining, complaining, complaining. Sorry, you know. Not in my reality. Not with me, Johnny. Go away, Johnny. Please, Johnny. But be true to yourself. If you are a negative person, you know, be negative. If the only thing you like is to complain about the government, complain about your wage, complain about your house, complain about your children, complain about your husband or wives, complain about your car, complain about your dog. Poor dog. You even complain about the dog. I mean, no wonder dogs die at the age of 12, 30. Oh, bloody hell, cats live longer. You see, cats don't even give a shit to you. The cat, when you start complaining about the cat go out and come back 3 days later. you know. But a dog, no, a dog has to stay there, put up with your mourning, because the weather, there is no beer, the wine is expensive, my money is not going very far. Come on, Jesus. So, accept yourself just the way you are. But if you are the type of person like I just described now, I'm not going to repeat anymore because it's so negative in my walls, find somebody negative like you so you both can have a honeymoon together of misery. Find there. Actually, am I going to see that if I can call the council to have a misery group? I called the council in Durham and I said, please, could you find a misery group, not for me, it's just for the rest of the population. Maybe they need it. So, I'm not saying I don't complain, please. That's not what I'm saying. I don't complain, I observe. Okay, I give observations and constructive criticism, which by the way is not very often because you see, what you give, you receive. You see, I know sometimes I agree with some things, because the truth has to be said, but some people complain about anything, Oh my goodness. It's like, wow. So you get what you're given. Simple. You complain about the government. I mean, some people complain about the government now. Government everywhere, in Brazil, in Guatemala, in Mexico, in China, in America, in England, government. The government gets worse. You complain about Obama, and then here comes Trump. Trump or Trump? Trump, what? Trump? Anyway, here comes him. People complain about Lula. Lula was our president in Brazil. And then here's come Bolsonaro. Oh my God. Why? Because you complain. So, the universe gives to you what you are for, what you're focusing on. Here, Trump, go there after Obama to fuck more the Americans. I'm sorry, Americans, I do love you. Anyway, so, simple, But like I said, go back to the point. The point is be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Avoid. Oh my God. I didn't smoke cannabis today, honestly. I promise you. Must be the full moon. Anyway, be true to yourself, be true to yourself. That's the only way you're going to be accepted. Be true to yourself. So, be real true, and like I said, if you you know whatever you are, find somebody who is just like you, so you can communicate in the same level. So don't expect that anybody else to accept you. When you are not true to yourself. Don't fake. People will see your your true nature. Hey, this world now we are living is like, wow. If you don't show your true nature, you are in big trouble. And I'm going to give you a bonus. Like I said, be true to yourself. Don't accept people's, you know, don't accept people's opinion over you, okay, about you. Don't accept it. If somebody says something negative about you and you know you're not like that, you know your car because don't accept it. Don't have to argue again, the argument, but like I said, you don't argue with a fool, you know, just, well, I'm not nothing like that. That's it. And I don't have even to say, just think. Thank you. Your opinion is not really relevant. You know, I get some people coming to my reality and telling me what I am. I go like, you must know me so well, don't you? Have you been in my mom's womb when I was there? Or you were my dad's spam? So, if you accept all the things people are going to tell you about yourself, that's it. Those ways in here doesn't serve for you. You don't have to accept every single people's opinion about you. Not even mine. I'm just giving you real, raw blood in here. So embrace your divinity. Embrace your divinity. So love yourselves first. The first one was love yourselves unconditionally. Unconditionally. Accept yourselves unconditionally as well, with everything that comes in it, even your smell armpits, which sometimes, what a smell, and be true to yourself fully, don't fake, you know, don't fake, you know, and like the bonus I gave to you, you don't have to accept people's opinion about you. Okay? No, you don't have to. Leave them with their own opinion. You know yourself better than anybody else. Not even your parents know you, because we are always changing. We are always mutating. That's what they call shape shifting. We are all shifting to other ways. We are always growing. Today you know a little bit more than you knew yesterday. And the yesterday you knew a little bit more than you knew the day before. And that's how people call evolution. Evolution. We are involved every single day. Even our body is involved. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. Depend on your diet, on what you do with your body. So be true to yourself, beautiful people. Be true to yourself, and don't accept anything less, when you know what Christ says, know thyself. Christ, the greatest prophet, that ever lived, know thyself.